Hey guys, this is Zach from Slow Motion Starfish. And today we're gonna review Onward. Today AMC was doing a advanced screening event, so me and my girlfriend went and saw the movie. Unfortunately, Brian was not able to come because he was out of town. He was planning on seeing it out of town at the AMC near him, but ultimately he wasn't able to for some reasons. Onward is Pixar's latest movie, set in a fantastical world where the populace once had magic. Two teenage elf brothers, Ian and Barley Lightfoot, receive a wizard's staff as a prearranged gift from their father, who died before Ian was born and when Barley was too young to remember him. The staff came with a spell that will bring him back for only 24 hours so his sons can meet him. Prompted by Barley, Ian uses the spell only to end up with just his father's legs. This causes the brothers to go on a quest for a way to bring back the rest of their father before time is up. It stars Tom Holland, Chris Pratt, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and Octavia Spencer. The screenplay is by Dan Scanlon, Jason Headley, and Keith Bunin. I feel like I got that wrong, but you know. And it's directed by Dan Scanlon. In summary, before I go into details, I fucking love the movie. It's one of my favorite Pixar movies for reasons I'm gonna get into very soon. As established when we did call the Wild review, we're gonna have some pros and cons. Ultimately, I'm gonna spoil things a bit, but it was hard to come up with some cons for this movie, so I only have one, and it's for the most part it's a minor one. My first pro is Holland and Pratt. Tom Holland and Chris Pratt. They're probably the main reason why I love this movie so much. They play the two brothers. Tom is using his American accent, so it doesn't sound exactly like his Spider-Man, but he's still doing the whole teenager thing, and he's great. He brings vulnerability to his role and stuff. Chris Pratt plays the older brother. He's a more exaggerated version of the characters Chris Pratt usually plays. So he's very fucking entertaining. He plays the older brother who's obsessed with the Dungeons and Dragons of the world the movie takes place, which in a funny twist is actually based on the events that happen in this world, because it's like a modern version of the fantasy world. It's not unique because I think Bright did that, but absolutely this being a Pixar movie is a lot more colorful and just interesting than Bright ever was. They're amazing as two brothers. Their chemistry is fucking off the walls. Everything they say is funny, heartwarming, pretty much everything you expect from a good Pixar movie. The supporting cast: Julia Louis-Dreyfus, of Seinfeld fame, plays their mom. She's fantastic. Octavia Spencer plays a manticore that's the key to their quest. She's fantastic. So overall, fucking great performances. There's an amazing supporting cast as well. The stepdad of Chris Pratt and Tom Holland is he's a fuck, what are they called? A centaur. He's a centaur cop, and he's pretty funny. He's trying to track them down and get them out of trouble and stuff. But for the main meat of my of why I loved it so much is the emotionality of it. A lot of the Disney movies are follow the very same emotional structure. One parent's dead. It's usually the mom, but in this case, it's the dad. His two brothers trying to bring him back. They don't really know their dad, especially the younger one. And this is the most I've ever related to an animated movie that I believe, maybe any movie, because I lost my dad when I was very young. Me and my brother, in the movie, Chris Pratt's character still remembers their dad. Not a lot of them, but has memories of him, while Tom Holland's younger character wasn't even born when he was alive. And even though I was born when my dad was still alive, I barely have any memories of him. So in many ways it just spoke to me because I related to it so much, because their background was my background in a weird way. And so I have thought about the same scenario in the movie, some certain points in my life. So Yeah, when the emotionality came up, especially towards the end, the movie fucking broke me in a way that most movies haven't, especially Disney movies. Which, while I haven't seen a lot of them as an adult, so, and for whatever reason, I really started crying during movies until like high school. For whatever reason, Shrek 2 was the first one I ever cried during. It's weird. The ending really got me to that movie. Uh, but like, yeah, the movie just spoke to me. Like, single mom reminded me of my mom with how nice and warm she is. The big old tough stepdad reminds me of my own stepdad. So the emotionality really, really just reflected me in a weird way, and I don't know a better way to describe it. Another pro is the entertainment value. This movie is thoroughly entertaining. It's funny. It's intense at points. It's thrilling. It's everything you want out of a great movie. Nothing much to say beyond that. Um, the one con, I thought about this for like 15-20 minutes. The one con that I could come up with was there's some force, like emotionality, sentimentality stuff. It's not really much of a spoiler, but Tom Holland's character keeps around like a notepad of like stuff he wants to improve about himself and stuff he wants to do with his dad, and it came off as forced to me. Like, there's a lot of emotional in that movie already. You don't really. This sounds like when he crosses out, like, want to speak up more because he wasn't able to do it. That doesn't come off as like emotional. It comes off as like okay, you're just trying to cram some emotionality in here. I didn't fuck with it. But overall, I give it like an 8.5 out of 9. Obviously, it just came out. I guess not officially yet, but it's definitely up there in my favorite Pixar movies. When I rewatch it over the years, I'll probably cement that because honestly, this is the first Pixar movie I think I've seen since Monsters University, and that came out in 2013. So I haven't seen like Inside Out. I haven't seen Toy Story 3. So I haven't seen a lot of the recent ones. I'm trying to though. I'm gonna try to, especially like Toy Story 3, Toy Story 4. I know people shit on Good Dinosaur, but that movie always looked interesting to me, so I'm gonna watch that. So like I probably get like an 8.5, 9. It's really fucking good. Highly recommend it. Take your kids to see it. Take your family to see it. Just be careful. You probably will cry a lot, but you also laugh and be entertained deeply. It's very good. Okay. I saw this. Me and my girlfriend saw this as a part of a double feature. We saw this, and then we saw The Invisible Man. Two very different movies. Two very different reactions to it. And the review for that week should be out by the time you hear this, because I'm not really going to release this until like Monday or Tuesday. But follow us, Slow Motion Starfish. Follow the podcast, Film Stock Radio, available on most podcast services. Follow us on YouTube. We're starting to put some stuff up. Brian's starting to put on a TV review series. He's starting with the new season of Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Anything else? Yeah. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at smstarfishmedia. Check out our website, slowmotionstarfish.wordpress.com. Check out our YouTube channel. It's all in the notes. Thank you. Thank you for listening, and enjoy.